I went to work at Sirloin Stockade, and I started off as a dishwasher, and then they started having the all-you-can-eat steak there, and I'm super loud. I mean, I can talk quiet, and it still just carries. So one of the owners comes up and goes, "Can you say hot steaks like real loud?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I don't want you to scream it. I just want you to say it." And so I walked over where the steaks were, and I was like, "Hot steaks!" And he's like, "You're a cook." And ever since then, I cooked in restaurants, and so I've always had a passion for wanting to cook in a restaurant. I love that I get to be more than just a food place. A lot of places are just food places. I don't want Country Bob's to ever be that. I want you, when you walk in the front door, to feel like family, to feel welcomed. Country Bob's has nothing's been done with it since I bought it. And then when Tom and Julia first over, they did a major overhaul to it. But nothing's been done since then. They owned it for 8 years. I owned it for 6 years. So it was time for Country Bob's to have a facelift. So we ripped up the floor, put down beautiful new flooring. We're starting a painting process now. I've got new ceilings going in, new light fixtures, new ceiling fans. A lot of reviews say, "Oh, it's a greasy spoon, but it's delicious." I don't want to be called a greasy spoon anymore. I just want to be called, "Wow, it's a nice cafe." So the big main thing is I do need to draw in a younger clientele. I need to draw in that 25 to 35-year-old range. And so to do that, we're switching up the menu. We're doing stuff that we've never done before. We're going to have a rotational 3-month menu, a seasonal special menu. And of course, we're going to have like the OG Country Bob's favorites. And then we're going to have our burgers and our chicken and stuff like that. Then we'll have a seasonal menu, and then we're going to have our breakfast menu. But I'm adding some stuff to the breakfast menu. I'm lowering prices on stuff. I'm trying to do everything that I can. But with that seasonal menu, which Country Bob's has never done, it'll bring something fresh every once in a while, make people want to come back and see what's new. Because right now, it's the same thing you've been able to get for 15 years. And everybody has chicken strips, everybody has burgers, everybody has this. So I want to make it something that you can't go get anywhere else, and it'll be a limited time only. We're trying to do healthier things. I don't want to just be fried food in a fryer. So a lot of grilled chicken, stuff with hamburger, shrimp. We're trying to elevate it a little bit, plus make it a little bit healthier. And so we have some really good new items that we're coming out with. One is an island grilled chicken, and that's going to be a habanero mango glazed grilled chicken with pineapple, green peppers, and onions with jasmine rice and Caesar salad. We're going to have a section on the menu called knife burgers. It's burgers that you have to have a knife in it because it will not hold itself up without it. We have a lot of stuff that people could post on Instagram because a lot of people love to take pictures of like big sandwiches and big burgers and, just this good looking food. I am going to be doing some taste test sessions with customers that are very, very sought after in the community. They post stuff at different restaurants all the time and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a group of 10 people to do new menu items, tell me what they think, tell me what I think's more of. I want to make the community involved in what Country Bob's is. And I want different age ranges. I want from 75 to 18, because I want it to appease as much. If I get 9 out of those 10 people to go, "That's awesome," it's going on the menu. And that's kind of what I'm going for. I want it to be a place where it doesn't matter your age. You can come in here and have an enjoyable experience.